It looks like the rumors are true of Israel using drones to kill some of the Palestinians. If you remember, there was a cargo ship that was hijacked by the Houthis, and inside of one of those containers was a bunch of drones. Those drones were supposed to have made their way over to Israel so that they could make their way over to Palestine, right? Well, it looks like a 13-year-old child, as reported by the Palestine Red Crescent Society, was killed by a drone near Al Amal Hospital in Gaza's Khan Yunis. So she was right outside of that hospital, and a drone killed her. A drone. They used a drone to kill her. Now, this is definitely not something that has been unheard of Israel. There has been rumors that they denied using drones as a part of their weapon of war, but we soon saw after the denial of that, Elon Musk skip his behind over there, and then all of a sudden we find out after that he's been, the AI, they were using that to target as many civilians as possible, because the AI that they're using is actually providing the estimations on the amount of people that are in a specific location based on the specific range, like the size of the area. So by each camp, they can tell how many people, give me just, they can tell how many people are going to be in one single shot. You get what I'm saying? Or how many missiles need to be fired within that radius in order for there to be maximum casualties, right? So in that same note, we had found out, some rumors that were going around that they were using drones to help them, and it turns out that someone actually saw this happen to this little girl. So we can go ahead and add that to the list of the crimes that Israel has been committing in order to continue to carry out this genocide in Palestine. On top of that, there are children as young as 13 years old that are being raped by the IDF. So it's like the crimes that they're being accused of is continuously, we're seeing the list get longer and longer, the packet getting thicker and thicker, as more and more casualties happen. Literally each hour, we're seeing how little not only the UN but the US cares, and how little they care about anyone other than their own self, okay, and their own initiatives. They have claimed to be the leaders of the free world, only to show the whole world that they could care less. As long as it does not serve their own initiatives, they could care less. They could care less. The same things that Israel is accusing Hamas of doing, they themselves are doing. So it's leading us to believe that this is literally just an admission of guilt. Y'all, instead of you telling us the truth about what you're actually doing, you're basically telling us that other people are doing the same things that has been proven that the IDF soldiers are doing. And as of right now, Joe Biden is trying to convince the UN that Israel and Bibi should not be held accountable for the crimes that have happened against the people of Palestine during this time since October 7th, along the basis of, had October 7th had never happened, then none of this would be taking place. Ciao. So you mean to tell me children being raped is a part of war? Where does it say that at? Because as far as I was last concerned, that was considered to be an international crime. But instead, Israel is accepting pedophiles into their country and into their army. So it makes sense as to why the crimes that these people are saying that Israel's doing, they're actually doing, because pedophiles that actually live in the US can file for, asylum in Israel, and they can fight in the military in Israel. You get what I'm saying? Do you see how that linked all the way from the US to Palestine? The US is responsible for a whole lot more than they're trying to, let us know what they're responsible for. You're just as responsible. Y'all are equally responsible. Now, let's not forget that Palestine is the birthplace of Jesus Christ. And they all claiming Jesus, who also was a Jew. Let's be perfectly clear. So if that's the case, then why are y'all doing all this? Tomorrow is Jesus's birthday. Are y'all still doing this? Lord. So you mean to tell me it was never about the religions, and it was never about women's rights, and it was never about Israel having the right to defend itself, and it was quite literally only about trying to steal and ethnically cleanse other people's lands and ravage, your way through it for its resources? Duh, we've known that this entire time. We've quite literally let y'all know from jump we're not stupid. And y'all willing to do just about anything in order to get your hands on it. Y'all never counted on the Houthis showing up to the party. And that's why y'all making so much noise. Y'all never counted on Lebanon showing up to the party. And that's why y'all getting so upset. And last but not least, you never counted on your own people figuring out how much y'all been taking from us so that you can do this nasty stuff. And that's why y'all claiming that, oh, we're the victims and no. We see y'all for exactly who y'all are. Evil. Okay? Evil. Pure evil.